One more time. Let's see what we get. Little magic. I actually have no idea what this one's about. There's something nagging at the back of my head of faint memory of what this is related to, but let's just go ahead and check. That does not look like it's actually related to anything that I'm familiar with. It's just very reminiscent of other things. Like, it reminds me a lot of Mado Monogatari, the story about the little magician girl. It kind of has a Puyo Puyo feel just to that first screen. Well, that was an interesting way of changing screens. Just sort of morph one character into the other, and then they continue talking. Really, so it's this kind of puzzle game. We've entered the little magic girl version of Adventures of Lolo. And we can push for one block. Okay, if we can push for one block, then how do we go about getting around that? How do we... What? Time out. You stay there. If we can push for one block, how do we do that? There must be a way of pushing for two. Holy crap, how about that? We can create bubbles on water, and that sure is a thing. That answers a lot. We push, we bubble, and then it explodes and goes over there. We can't actually walk on the bubbles, but I'm guessing... No, can't chain reaction them. Can we... Well, that sure is a thing. Interesting. A little bit less basic than I was assuming, but still seems okay. Can we put a bubble on not water? Yes, we can. Okay, and then that will shrink down, and when it disappears, it'll push the heart. It's actually a more complex Lolo. Oh, well then. Yeah, screw that up. Guess we have to do that. Get that over there quickly. No, we can, so no real reason to waste a lot of time on it. Now we have mines, which... Well, maybe if we push the heart into them, it'll do something. Yes, indeed. Okay. I was gonna say, because if not, then they would have done absolutely nothing, and that would have been a bit disappointing. but they do indeed do all the things that we would expect them to do. Well, one of the things we would expect them, if only, you know, against the heart. So, what up with the snake? Well, first thing, we cannot walk quickly in tall grass. Second thing, we don't appear to be able to make bubbles in tall grass. Alright. Derp, derp, derp. Bubble. Got a bubble, and then we do stuff. Oh! We cannot stand on... That was weird. Why did we get killed for doing that? Anyways, let's actually make progress. Oh, right. We got killed because we destroyed the heart. Obvious. Okay, now the question becomes... Can the snake be blocked? Ahem. Timing! Yes, the snake can be blocked by bubbles. Very good to know. Create a big ol' bubble there, and then beat feet over here in time for, well, didn't actually need to make it all that big. It wasn't all that much of a run. Okay, does snake eat heart? No, snake just hits the heart and then says, meh, oh well, going the other way. So now what? What else can we do? With a bigger explosion? Push it. I see! That is certainly a thing. Alright, so that's it for that stage. Are we done with the apprentice area? No, we are just going on to stage 11. Looks like we may have some kind of ice physics to deal with. Or maybe it's just all for show. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain why this area is icy, because it doesn't really seem to be... you know, does not have any kind of ice physics going on. Now we got some kind of thing. There's our ice physics, and that's a single-use bridge. Good thing the heart does not affect the bridge any. It's just us. Now this raises a new and interesting question. And that is absolutely not the way to solve that. So we just do it from the other side. And the interesting question should not have been raised. Except for, you know, this kind of thing. There. I was overthinking it. Okay, so then, an area about being, even as I say it, an area about being very specific with your movements. That's not gonna do anything. Well, we'll just do that instead. You cannot turn around in place. Can't do that either. Can, however... Oh, that's bothersome. Can, however, do that. As we slowly inch our way over to the exit. Well, maybe it'll be 15 stages total for this. I'm not sure is a thing. Let's try that and not be so damn derpy. I have no idea why I put the bubble there. No, Belle, I totally forgot that. I have no memory. Thank you for being there. Let's not push it all the way into the wall. Which then begs the question... Come on, turn around. There we go. Huh. That'll do. Okay, let's see, what are we gonna want to do with this thing? Shove it off that way, shove it down again. Well, that's not really a good thing, because then we can't move it any. What if... No, that won't work either. We need to be able to get something over there, preferably ourselves, so push that and then do that. And then that's a total failure because now that's stuck. Unless we do that. So now are we done with... I guess we push bombs, or, well, I guess they are sort of bombs. I'm not entirely certain how we're gonna get it all the way the hell over there. Like, once it's over there, how much further can we push it due to the fact that, you know, let's try this again. Yeah, that only pushes it that far. You can't really set up a chain reaction. Maybe we can. Yeah. A slightly bigger bubble going. No, we cannot set up... Apparently we can set up a chain reaction. How about that? Teleporter? Teleporter. All sorts of weird nonsense over like that. Okay, so we're gonna want to walk around like that and through. At least we have a nicer area to look at beyond the icy area. Although all this single walk-on path stuff is a bit ridiculous. Just in time there. Block the snake with the... Ahem. Block the snake with the bubble. And that stage becomes incredibly easy. And if this is not the final stage, I think I will say it is anyway, since this has gone on for quite long enough already. Can't block it. What then is the method for... We can't push it through there. I wonder. That'll do it. Of course, it further begs the question of how then do we push it from back there? Even further begs the question of... Well, I guess it's all chaining them together. Yeah, okay. Oops. How about we do things the right way? Of course, if we're up here, that also... Well, that... I don't know. No, obviously we can't do it. Yeah. I think I understand now. Push that further, and then that yet further. Corners are not really corners. Okay, one more over. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then we basically have to do it again, you know, pushing things the right way. Basically, not like that at all. Come on. No, that one doesn't matter. Hell? Now how do we... How the hell could we time it? One moment. Okay, that makes sense. Screwed it up with these two-button controls. That solves that through somewhat skill, mostly luck. Now that is more than enough. We solved all 20, well, no, we solved like 19 and a half of, well, 19 and 3/4 of the apprentice stages. And, you know, we're gonna take a brief look into these disciple stages, and then we'll reset and take a brief look into the master stages. Well, I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. That particular tile looked different, but couldn't really tell what all it had on it. Huh. It's a new kind of creature. Or possibly a new kind of tile. Okay, it is a creature. Holy crap. Well then. Let's see if it's exploding. No, that did nothing, so... Anyways, this has been Little Magic. Pretty nifty little puzzle game, sort of Adventures of Lolo Plus. That's pretty damn good. I don't know if I wholly recommend it, but if you like this kind of puzzle game, it can be pretty good. And I'm not sure if... what method you're supposed to use to beat that thing back. But anyways, we're done here.